EA Interviews, Episode 11.
Inspiration, transformation, success stories, and the Imperfect Action Round. 7 days a week. Join Mario Ficini for today's Expert Authority Effect interview.
Expert Authority World, it's question and answer time. I get questions every week from clients, from potential prospects, from people inside the community. When they're asking me to help them publish their book or maybe do their show, maybe it's turn it into a product. You know, how do you close those deals? There's so many little nuances that go on with it. I just wanted to touch on a couple of them that you submitted and I want to say thank you for. So if you haven't submitted anything, head on over to expertauthorityworld.com and it will redirect you to the community where I am in there. And we can communicate just past the show, because right now you're listening to me and you might be watching me, but there's no interaction. I want to change that. So I created this community for you, for us, so we can grow together and connect people all over the world, which is the whole reason I started the show. So one of the questions I get asked is, how do I turn my ideas into a book, into a video, into a training? If you've only considered the book or you've only considered the show, I'd consider you to do both, okay? Because it's not really that difficult. Now, if you want to write the book just for the sake of writing a book, I would encourage you to do it. It's a great goal and it feels great. When I did mine, the Expert Authority Effect, I did it in 5 days. Over Thanksgiving. And I still went out and had fun. I was still with family. I was still very present, fully present. It's not that difficult. So no matter what you're really looking to do, just think about it. Calm down. Let's do a breathing exercise real quick. Just breathe. What are you thinking? What is on your heart? Who do you want to help? What is your business? Who are the people that you're already helping? Everything you need is already inside of you. You just need to open your eyes and realize you're doing it 24/7. When people ask me, how do you do it so easy and effortlessly? It's because I'm not all over the place. I'm not over here. If you have anxiety, it's because you're living in the future. If you're sad, it's because you're living in the past. When you get fully present and go, here's my goal. I have clarity, I'm moving forward with purpose, there's really nothing you can't accomplish. So the first thing is, what is the main topic? What is your area of expertise? Come up with a title. What's the subtitle? What's the information beyond that? The Expert Authority Effect, your 7-step brain-dead blueprint to attracting your ideal dream clients. You have the title, but you need a subtitle. It's just like a headline and an advertisement. You want to capture, and then you want to connect with the people. So no matter what you're doing, no matter what your area of expertise is, just start with that. Title, subtitle, table of contents. And so often people go, how do I do this? Now, another common question I get asked is, how do I turn it into videos? It's very simple. You can see me right now. You can hear me right now. All you do is turn on a friggin' camera. So if you're thinking it, just say it. And truthfully, this is way easier than anything you could possibly do, in my opinion. If you think you're going to sit there with a pen and write like it's 1943 for hours and hours, and you have to go off to a cottage into the woods, you're welcome to do that, but you're just making your life more complicated. Okay? Keep it simple. Now, if you do it on video, you can take that and leverage it. If you're listening to this, you will be able to watch this, and you'll see I'm a little bit more casual because when I started the show, there's things I teach my clients, and as I started the show, I was like, I don't think this fully lines up with it, because the one thing I tell people all the time, when you join my 8-week masterclass and you go through and I take you through all of this, the first thing I tell you to do on day one, no matter where you're at in the process, is sign up for Rescue Time. If you're interested, which you should be, actually, call to action. Go to eainterviews.com/rescue time. I'm going to tell you the same thing I tell my private clients. Install this on your browser. Install this on all your browsers. Install it on all your devices and your phone. And then guess what? Forget about it. Because week 2, we come back. And I go, okay, remember what we did last week? And most everyone forgets. And I set it up that way because I say forget it. You know? And it's interesting because I only work with the top of the echelon, the top cream of the crop, the top 10%, if you will. They're all high achievers. They're all successful to begin with. They just need a little bit of clarity, and they need to be showcased a little bit different. And the unique perspective I have is you can't see in your own blind spots. I joke with people I'm like an insurance policy because I see what's going to happen and can anticipate it before you hit that pothole in the road in the process. So we come back the second week and go, let's look at our time. Almost everyone who thinks they're productive and peak performers, there's always inefficiencies that we can correct within 7 days. So I'm telling you the secret now. eainterviews.com/rescue time. So you have the book, you have the video. Okay, what if you want to turn it into something else? I encourage you to, aka a training. The way I teach people is don't start anything under thousands of dollars. Common question, Mario, how much should I charge? Should it be this? Should it be that? Should it be $99? Should it be $199? Should it be $399? And all this crap. Unless it's 4 figures, the answer is no. Ideally, it's $5,000. Okay. $2,000 is the bare minimum. Bare minimum. If you have a good self-image, I say start at the 5, start at the 4, start at the 5, maybe 45. If you're really averse to this, there's something deeper we need to look into. But I won't let you start under 2. And so many people say, should I be at $199, $299, $399? You're taking 5, 10, 15, 20 years of expertise and boiling it down for what, 4 to 8 weeks, and you're going to save someone 5 years of their time? And you're going to charge what, pennies on the dollar? Absolutely not. That's not what experts and authorities do. They charge premium pricing. They package it in a way. And they also deliver way more than is expected. You have to be able to do that. If you can't look in the camera 1,000% right now and be able to say something like that, the problem isn't with the packaging and pricing. It's probably with your offer. It's probably something subconscious with you. And there's some lack of confidence somewhere in there. So where I was going with all this is simply the time. You shouldn't be working 24/7. You shouldn't be working nights and weekends. You shouldn't have to give up your life. If you're launching something, yes, it's going to take some work. I assure you, when I launched the show last week, I've been doing more than I normally do. But I'm still enjoying the weekend. I'm still enjoying having fun at night. I'm still seeing my friends. I'm still seeing family. You shouldn't have to isolate. I have told everyone for years, if you need the nights and weekends, you're not doing it proper. You have 168 hours a week. If you can't figure it out in whatever that is, 120 to 130 of them, whatever the math comes out to, it's just inefficient, or you're just going too slow with it. So I wanted to touch a couple on those questions. Now I'm going to go into the specifics of the video. Let's touch on this one, a common one. Mario, what camera should I use for the video? Use the first thing you have. When I'm speaking in front of audiences, I say, who's ever heard of video marketing? Everyone raises their hand. I say, who's doing it? Half the room. Third question, who'd like to see how easy it is? And it's as simple as that. Grab your cell phone, grab your smartphone. Now, you will see, as I hold this up, I'm holding my smartphone right here, but you'll see I'm not on it. That's by design. If you've never done it, my answer is grab your smartphone and start shooting. You need to create the habit more than anything and get used to it. The more advanced you get, you can turn on some lights. You can turn on multiple lights. You can do different stuff with a mic setup. There's all kinds of things you can do, but just get started. Don't turn it into some mountain. It's not a big deal. It's easy and effortless. It doesn't really matter how you look. It's about what you're sharing. It's about the content. But the more you do it, I also tell everyone, don't get stuck in startup mode. So the last question I get that I'm going to answer this week is around the training. How hard is it to do a training? It's very easy. The biggest hurdle with any of this is wrapping your mind around it, okay? If you're going to write a book or you're going to do videos, the content is exactly the same. The only difference is the format. What do you think training is? It's the same stuff in deeper detail. That's it. I love joking with students in my class, and I'm so excited for the handful of private clients I have right now that in a couple of weeks, in 6 weeks, in 8 weeks, in 12 weeks, launch. Is everything going to go right? Probably not, but I'm here to help. So therefore, it will go right. Is it going to be a high? Absolutely. Is there going to be a low? Absolutely. Is it going to be the greatest time in their life? 100% absolutely. And I'm going to make sure of it. I've got some things up my sleeves even they don't know about. So if you're in the training right now and you're listening to this, I've got surprises for you that I didn't even tell you about. But that's fine because I have your best interest at heart. And like I said, I know what's coming up down the road. Just follow the instructions and you'll be okay. The training is nothing more than your thoughts structured. If you have an idea for a book, if you have an idea for a title, a subtitle, a table of contents, change the word chapters to modules. Voila. You now have a training. So I hope that helped. I look forward to seeing you inside of Expert Authority World. Once again, expertauthorityworld.com. Join us in the community. Ask whatever you want. I love answering your questions because I remember what it was like when I was going, what computer should I get? What camera should I get? Whatever should I get? And those are good questions, but the better question is, who do I want to serve? How do I want to serve them? What's my power medium? Where does my genius zone live? What is my own personal strength and my unique ability that no one else has that only I can do? Because the cameras will change. The cameras will change. All of this can change. The philosophies and the principles, it's exactly why I put in my book, Video Marketing for Business Owners. There isn't one iota of anything about here's how you upload a video to YouTube, because truthfully, YouTube is one of the 3 I recommend. Vimeo is also very good. If you want it looking professional on your website, use Vimeo. If you want it for social sharing, use YouTube. If you want to track the results and we're doing funnels and conversions and Facebook ads, use Wistia. You see? So the question is, what video hosting site should I use? It depends. What camera should I use? It depends. What microphone should I use? My recommendation is anyone that's gold and black. But seriously, it depends. All of these are correct, but all of these are wrong, depending on who you are and what your goals are. So I will see you in Expert Authority World. We're not going to get any deeper than that right now. I want to hear from you, but here's a couple of questions I got this week and wanted to give you the answers for them. So we'll see you on tomorrow's episode. I hope you have a great day, and God bless.